to our end of season celebration to cap off the summer 2024 season. Really just a gathering. Just to talk about what's coming up in the fall, as well as giving out a few awards today. This slide here just highlights our mission and vision for Minnesota Dodgeball. We're just trying to build dodgeball leagues throughout the whole state. So we started with the Twin Cities, and you guys have been making it really, really fun, so thank you. But a couple of announcements before we get into the awards. If you haven't had a chance yet, our online store is now live. This has been in development for, oh my God, a year. I'm actually wearing a shirt that I got from this dropshipping website. Essentially, we're always adding items to the catalog. Leah, I know you wanted a sweatshirt to help them ask me about dodgeball on the back. So you can buy sweatshirts now on this website.
Ask me about dodgeball.
Just keep asking her about that. But Tanya and I are going to be regularly updating the market to try to add more stuff that's appealing to everybody. Just something to keep in mind that these league shirts, they're more expensive on the website because they have to pay for processing and all that. So if you have league shirts that you want to buy them from Tom or buy them from buy them in person. Don't buy it from the website because it's much cheaper. And we are always doing our best to lower costs. It is pretty expensive. It is more expensive online, so we're trying to be mindful of how much it's affecting your wallet. But any of the proceeds that you guys buy on this website is going to go back into the organization, into the league itself. So definitely check it out. You can find it at minnesotadodgeball.com. Halloween Dodgeball Tournament. We've been talking about this for several weeks now. This is taking place on October 26th. We are planning to go, the tournament's going to be held at St. Louis Park Middle School. They're very close to giving us the permit. There shouldn't be any issue. But if there is an issue, it might go back to Bloomington. But right now, we're advertising, in St. Louis Park. And before we were going to offer a remix division, but we're going to keep it simple for this first tournament that we're running. So we're only going to do one division, bring your own team. It's going to be from 10 to 6 p.m. I don't think it's going to last until 6 p.m., but we just set that as the time frame. 7-on-7 on the court, so you can roster up to 9 players. It is going to be a long day. It's going to be a lot of dodgeball, and you're going to be dressed up in fun outfits. So just keep that in mind about that day. Some upcoming initiatives that we want the community to be aware about. The youth dodgeball and the women, trans, and non-binary dodgeball serve offerings. We're still working on those. Youth dodgeball, we have a partnership with Southdale YMCA to put on a program for them starting in October, hopefully. So we're just waiting on them to give us some feedback. The women, trans, and non-binary, we were supposed to launch it this fall, but due to kind of capacity, due to demand, we weren't sure we were going to launch something that was very strong. So we were going to wait a little bit more. We want to be intentional about creating a space for this community. So we're going to do open gyms primarily for WTNB. So keep an eye on that. One thing that we want to draw attention to, if some of you play in USA Dodgeball, you know that they have regional tournaments across the U.S. East Coast, West Coast, in the North, in the South. We want to do the same type of thing here in Minnesota as part of the company. So we're going to be launching 3 regional tournaments throughout the year. Let's say Twin Cities, let's say Mankato, let's say Duluth, right? Those are just examples. They will play those tournaments throughout the year, and then they will come together for one state tournament. The winner of that state tournament will get a compensation package, whether that's registration to USA Nationals or accommodations covered by Minnesota Dodgeball. So that's the vision that we have for Minnesota State Dodgeball Tournament. Tanya is actually going to be helping me develop this program here. But if there's anyone who's interested in helping us build this offering of this program out, please let me know. Along the same lines, we want to reward you guys for playing in our league season after season. You guys are investing a lot of money back into the organization. So we're developing a player loyalty program where after seasons that you play, you might accrue points, or every open gym you attend, you might accrue points, and that can be used towards like a free season, so you can get some value back from participating. And the last thing, and this is a pretty new initiative, it's called dodgeballnetwork.com. So while Minnesota Dodgeball is focused on the tournaments, running the league, growing the community in the Twin Cities and throughout the state, there's a lot of people who want to build dodgeball in their own local chapter, in their own neighborhood, and there's a lot of captains who want to know, like, how do I captain a team? How do I play dodgeball? So Dodgeball Network is going to be a website that can provide a lot of educational resources for captains who want to learn more and teach their teammates. So we're going to have e-courses, and we're going to help local organizers start a dodgeball league in their community. So keep an eye out for this. It's going to be a little bit before this takes off, but wanted to let y'all know. All right, so this season has gone by very fast, and it also has felt very long as well. Just want to draw attention to our code of conduct that we want to make sure that everyone is aware of what is expected of you if you're participating in a Minnesota Dodgeball League open gym. At the end of the day, I'm not saving lives at all. We're just building a place, creating a space for people to come in and play dodgeball. It's not that serious, right? We want to make sure at the same time that everyone feels safe, protected, and that they are not, and that they don't feel alone. We try our best to be very inclusive. So I think if there's any time that you are questioning how you are acting in a league, I would refer to the code of conduct. Ultimately, we're going to make mistakes along the way, but we're really doing our best to make sure that the community is protected at all times. So just wanted to raise attention that if you haven't read the code of conduct, please do. And I do want to bring up a note about the second bullet point. If there's something that's not in the code of conduct, we still expect everyone to act in the best interest of each other, the community. Y'all are, I would say, good boys and girls, but good adults. And so just want to make sure you guys are acting in the best interest at all times. That said, let's pass it on to Jeffy.
Hey, I just wanted to give a shout out to all the captains. If you're a captain, this is a good time. And thank you to all our refs. If you were refereeing this season, why don't you stand up? Yes, you have. Congratulations to our co-ed champion winners, Hop and Globe. And then congrats to the Duloc Dodgers on their win.
Kudos to the flexibility on this team here. Like, I was just so mesmerized.
John's like this.
All right, now we're going to get into the awards.
Yes. All right, so now we've come to the part where we're going to give awards out to members of both leagues. We're going to start with the co-ed mixed league. There we go. So we're giving out technically three awards, one later on, but we're going to give out an Outstanding New Player Award as well as the Most Improved Player Award to the co-ed mixed league. So for the Outstanding New Player Award, this player was last active in the Twin Cities Dodgeball League like several years ago. After taking a break, they returned to the game with high praise from their friends, even though I hadn't met them personally before. But since joining our league, they brought a lot of incredible energy to the court and really immersed themselves into the sport of dodgeball. They had a lot of chemistry with their team, and really adapted to the rules. And so we're really excited and thrilled to award Heidi Nelson with our Outstanding New Player Award. Heidi is from Oak Clair, so she's not going to drive 2 hours for this. Yeah, she drove her friends every week to Oak Clair to go play Bloomington. All right, our Most Improved Player Award. So in just one season, this player has really become a scary presence on the court, like really strong player. Their catching has become so improved significantly. Their throwing has been much stronger, exceptional, and they have really integrated with members of our Minnesota Dodgeball community through Facebook Messenger. They're really involved now, and really they always have like a positive attitude on and off the court, and they're always making sure to have this drive to improve. Honestly, like I think given another season too, this player will have so much potential to change their team or the outcome of any game. So really happy to give this Most Improved Player Award to Logan Mancuso. And Logan's not here, so we'll accept this award on his behalf.
All right, so. So, our outstanding new player. This player, when they started out this season, they seemed a little hesitant, maybe even a little intimidated by some of the returning players. But I do remember hearing from the team that when this player went up to throw, everyone was just like, whoa, okay, this person's got a cannon on him. This player did a great job listening to advice from their team and taking it and applying it right on the court week after week. They're going to definitely be a formidable foe in the coming seasons, both with Minnesota Dodgeball and this player's also in Stonewall. So really happy to give this award to Alec Tower. Our Most Improved Player. They were brand new to Minnesota Dodgeball last season. Pretty sure they were brand new to Dodgeball in general, and were on a great team, learned a lot, and brought what they learned to this season, and just them on the court. You know, I know in my team's huddles, we were bringing this player up, and when you bring a player up, you know that you're gonna have a tough time against them. This player can really catch, got really good throws, dodges, blocks, everything, isn't afraid to get up towards the center line every now and then to get a ball or bait someone or whatever. So I'm really happy to give this award to Kip. This season we're doing Captain's Choice Awards. Last season we did sort of a team award. We decided that we wanted to emphasize all of you, the players. So each captain chose a player on their team that they thought did an outstanding job this season, not just with their dodgeball skills, but leadership, sportsmanship, and just being fun on the team and whatnot. So we're going to start with co-ed.
All right, and when the captain isn't able to be here, they will they left either a blurb for us to read or a video. So just a reminder of who the captains for co-ed leagues were. They were Will, Ben, Josh, Tanya, and Kyle Lee. All right, starting with Bully Block.
Hey, Summer Co-ed League, sorry I couldn't attend today. I'm here to present our team's MVP award for Goldie Blocks and the Throw Bears. This person was keeping it just right. form strategies, keep our spirits high, keep the vibes good, and continuing to make very strategic throws. I very much appreciated having this person on our team because it made my job as a coach a lot easier. I had less to do, and I always love to do that. So this award will go to Marjan Samadi. Thanks very much.
All right, we'll accept this award on Marjan's behalf. On to Bibbidi Bobbidi Booyah. Tanya, come on up.
My bad. Oh, sorry. I don't like this. Alright. Well, for our Captain's Choice Award, this player truly was a magical part of the team. They were always there, constant smile on the team. You know, we had a rough season, very rough season, but it never brought the mood or the spirit of the team down, and honestly, I couldn't have done it without them. So our Captain's Choice Award is for James.
All right, the Dodgy Duckling for Josh. All right, y'all.
If you weren't here for the team reveal party, you're in for a treat.
I hope he never comes to this, so he keeps sending videos.
You said, all right, Josh, let's hear it from you.
Okay, all right, go. Oh, hey. Okay. They told me this needed to be 2 minutes long, or less. We'll make it quick. Go, go. First of all, Kyle, congrats on your team's victory. But just to let you know, we never beat us. When I drafted my brother, they said we didn't stand a chance. Well, maybe they were right, but alas. We fought hard. We clapped our way to many victories. But enough about that sassy mumbo jumbo. I only have 2 minutes. We need to select an MVP. Caress the Oracle Ducks name. Without further ado,
Yeah.
the Oracle Ducks select as team MVP of the Ducks. For their obvious growth and true grit. None other than
Tyler played. Tyler played great dodgeball for the Ducks the entire season. He was our last man standing more times than I can count and always gave a valiant effort. I witnessed firsthand adjustments throughout the season that unlocked more of his true potential as a player. I expect he'll continue to grow and become a top-notch dodgeballer in our area. I look forward to playing with and against him in the future. Josh. All right, beating the beast mode. The banner can't be here, and so to beast mode. Now that most of you are not my enemy, I am filled with regret that I cannot join you in the season-ending celebration. On, please run your finger down your cheek in a tear motion. On asked that captains who couldn't make it share some words that he could relay to the group. That's mistake number 1. He also told me not to get any smart ideas. That's mistake number 2. On, please sing the next line in as high-pitched a voice as you can for the appropriate pantomime. I'm a little teapot. Here's my spout. I hope someone messages me to say honest participating like a champ. See? Expecting any better out of me is like expecting Josh's team to win first place. Not gonna happen. Pause for snaps. Anywho, to the matter at hand, Team Beauty's the Beast Mode MVP. I didn't enjoy having to pick just one each player. I didn't enjoy having to pick just one. Each player shined in their own right, but again, On forced my hand. In the end, it came down to who I thought came not only to ball and ball hard, but also exhibiting non-hard balling attributes. This person was someone I could talk to about how to ball hard against the other ballers across from us. They also were willing to give balling advice to ballers on our side, so we could achieve the highest in team balling. There was also the fact that playing with integrity was a priority for this hard baller, which I can't commend enough. They balled passionately, they balled furiously. I'm lucky I was able to ball hard with my team MVP, Gavin Winberg. Ball hard. Thanks everyone for Beast Mode. Looking forward to hard balling with you.
How many times did he say ball?
Many times.
Not enough. Not enough.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
All right. Let's go back.
Thank you.
Yes. So, now that this player is here, we want to give him the recognition that he deserves. Logan, come up here, buddy. Logan, you were awarded with their Most Improved Player award for this season of Dodgeball. In really just one season, you have become such a formidable, that's the word of the day, presence on the court. Your catching has improved dramatically. Your throwing has been exceptional. You really have such a great energy and this positive attitude on the court. And it's been really fun seeing you integrate yourself in the dodgeball community, making friends with everyone, and just, we're just lucky to have you. So, congratulations on the Most Improved Award. All right, last one, Kyle from Pump and Blow.
I'm incredibly proud of my team, and I recruited people on my team for different reasons. I really did struggle a lot when trying to select one player to acknowledge. It felt morally and ethically right to give acknowledgments to 2 players. I do have an MVP award, but I want to acknowledge one player first. I recruited this player on the team because I knew that she had incredible skill and talent, that she was going to be able to help rein our team in when we were going fucking wild and crazy. I just genuinely like this person, and I enjoy playing with this person, and I knew that she had a lot to teach, and we had newer players on the team. So I believe very confidently that we would not have won on Tuesday had we not had this player. This player exhibited exceptional leadership on the court. I'm genuinely happy to be able to award her an award that's not finished being made yet. I'm still making it. A Distinguished Leadership Award goes to Leah Thornquist. And then we had a team MVP. This player was fucking on fire on Tuesday. So goddamn good, so talented, so strong, and I don't think to anybody's surprise, our team MVP this year is Peter Volks.
Now we're moving on to the Lavenders. These are all of our captains were Kelly, Bandy, Teddy, Bedore, Dan, and Cheyenne. We are starting with Kelly.
I have stage fright. This is a lot of people. I'm not supposed to reveal the person's name, so I'm gonna change my speech a little bit without saying the person's name. But the person was a key player in the team, and we would have been having so much more fun because of him. Oh, can I give a clue now? But we lost. But in our last match, he never really gave up, and that's the spirit that I love to see in a player. That we don't give up. The spirit is there. Keep the team going. Put everyone together and play together, and that was a really important criteria that when I pick players. So I want to give this award to
Hi everyone. Thank you for having me. Not only right now in this exact moment, but also this season. I had so much fun, and it was such a lovely privilege to be able to play with everyone and to captain the season. So, the person I had in mind for my captain's pick, by their own admission, was like, I don't want to work hard, but if you'd like me to work hard, I'll do it. But then proceeded to really fight hard on the court, have really good vibes off the court, even sending me, little strategy documents that they wrote up, and, getting really into it, I think, despite themselves, or, in, what's the opposite of spite? Maybe in conjunction, rather, with all of us. So, without, much more rambling, I'd like to award Christian. Who is also not drunk. Again, thanks.
Hi everyone. Alright, so for my selection, I let my team choose the person, and this person was absolutely amazing on and off the court. They had great vibes, they had great skills on the court. They were great leaders. Like whenever I wasn't able to help lead the team, they would corral them and show them the way. They had amazing plays. They were absolutely fantastic. My team's pick rather is Matt Pickerts.
Noah's not here, but he has sent me a bit today. Hey, Bedore here. We've had an exciting and dynamic season, y'all saw. Our Poison Apple MVP showed resilience on the court, off the court, and held his own in a group chat against me. Fighting for his life for 24 minutes in our semifinals round, this player showed what it means to be a dodgeball superstar. Our clutch player of the season killed when I wanted him to kill, slayed when I wanted him to slay. and won when I needed him to win. With a smile to disarm the best of us, Michael Leonard is our most Cheyenne.
Hi. That's something to do with that. Feels weird. This player on my team has gotten so much better and has been totally killing it, which is not the most important thing, but it's really exciting to see. Their throwing and catching has improved like 100. Kind of thought they might be up there for most improved for the league, but justly deserved. There were a lot of improved players this season. I'm sure that one was a hard choice for Lavender League. I don't know, not go ahead, but I'm sure. They were super nervous about joining Lavender League, and I thought they fitted seamlessly, and my whole team counted on them for their reliability. Chris Wright.
All right. I feel so lucky to have captained a team with so many valuable players. I really had a hard time choosing from so many good options. I'm not just saying that. This player had some very clutch moments that really decided matches, and I felt so confident when they were on the court. For the most part, they let their dodgeball skills do the talking, and that earned them a well-deserved, respected, but feared reputation from the other teams on the court. They also are someone who is so lovely to be around. They have a great attitude. They brought the fun to Duloc. This makes them a great teammate and friend. I am delighted to give my Captain's Choice Award to Zach Schneider.
And now our league award.
One more, two more.
The Lavender League and a co-ed mixed league award, and this award goes to players that had really great dodgeball skills, leadership skills, good sportsmanship. For Lavender, this player, they're a little timid, maybe not on the court, but off the court. They started playing last season, I'm pretty sure for the first time ever. And from learning from their captain last season to playing in 2 leagues this season, both co-ed and Lavender, their skills just skyrocketed. This is a reason the word formidable player on the court. Great wing player, can block a lot, can do some good catching, does a lot of great countering, just knows exactly when to throw the ball. So I'm really excited to give this award to David Yang.
All right, and the final award of this afternoon is the Co-Ed Mixed Award. Notes real quick. I've known this person for about 2 years now, and I last played with them in the Twin Cities Dodgeball Foam League. And from the very first moment I met this person, they just radiated positivity, enthusiasm about dodgeball on the court. They were always cheerful, never showing frustration at all, and they are a remarkably underrated dodgeball player who really is like a threat on the court, especially because they're so underestimated. This player is always so willing to help clean up. They're willing to be supportive of one another, each teammate, and just watching them enjoy the co-ed mix season this year has been really fun to experience. So I'm thrilled to present the co-ed mix award to Rachel Clemens. All right, and that's it for our awards. So let's move on to Fall 2024, and then we'll wrap it up with the event.
So, for new... To establish consistency in our leagues, we're going to be starting to follow primarily the USA Dodgeball rules. One of the goals of Minnesota Dodgeball is to start creating a standard across all dodgeball leagues. And standard, at least here, is using USA Dodgeball, so we want to use their rule set. So our court sizes are going to get a little bit smaller for some of you. Lavenders will shrink a little bit. We're going to have a back line that you're not able to step over, so that's going to be a fun element next season. We're going to have smaller team sizes. We're going to have 10 players max, 8 on the court, max of 8 teams per league, so we're going to have 80 players, already spots available. If there are less than 48 players in the league, each team will have a max of 6 players on the court. Burden rules, we're going to only have 6 balls now instead of 7 that we had in Lavender. For if you're going to be playing no sting, there's going to be an off-colored ball which determines burden. In foam, burden has a lot of different factors involved. Resets pretty much after every valid throw. And then we'll have the stricter boundaries. We're also going to do playoffs and finals all in one night. So it's going to make for a longer night, but we think it'll be more enjoyable. All the teams will be there to support one another as teams move up into the finals. I think it's going to be really great. For the draft leagues, each team will have their own shirt color. We're not requiring that you wear the shirts. We just want to offer different colors to each team. And then we're updating our sub rule. Teams may only request a sub if their team size is below the max number of players allowed on the court.
And the whole goal of all these rule changes, we want to give more playing time to playing paid players, right? So these less players on the court, updated sub rules are kind of reflecting that, because we want to make sure you get your balance worth paying.
So Lavender League will be an 8-week draft league running with 7-inch foam balls. Tuesday nights, same time, 6:30 to 8:30. We'll be back at Breck in Golden Valley. Registration opens Monday at noon, and the cost will be $60. And then on the side here is just important dates for the schedule. Note that we will not be playing election night. We're giving everyone that night off because it's a very important night. And co-ed mix, we'll be doing the no sting balls on Thursdays down at JFK High School Activity Center. Registration also opens up Monday at noon, same cost, $60. And then your off week will be Thanksgiving.
If you can't commit to a league this season, we do have open gyms available on Wednesdays at Southdale MCA. Note that we're going to be alternating ball types between each week so that you get experience playing with the balls. So especially for the Lavender players, if you don't want to commit to a full league, you can play foam balls, try it out, and then maybe commit in future season. Note on November 6th, we're going to try to do a skills and drills clinic. If you were there last fall, we put this on and it was very successful. We had Peter and Carl come to give throwing advice, catching advice, team strategy advice, especially with Stonewall happening on Sundays and you're working together with those teams there. This could be a great opportunity to invite them to come practice and learn, especially if they're new to dodgeball. For members of the women, trans, and non-binary community, each week, depending on how many players show up, we're going to try to be very intentional about creating little skirmishes, small skirmishes for members of this community to really replicate that league experience. So we need a minimum of 6 players in this community to run a scrimmage of sorts. But again, just invite your friends who identify. We just want to grow this community. To help grow it, if anyone is attending open gym for the first time, we are offering free open gym for first timers. And if you bring a new friend, your open gym as well as your friend's open gym will be free as well. So just want to again encourage more attendance for open gyms this season.
reveal our season theme as well.
And feel free to shout them out if you have an idea.
So, going along with what On did last season, I'm gonna provide some hints, and if you think you know what it's gonna be, you know, shout it out. So, you know. No takers yet?
Musicals.
Yellow Brick Road. Okay.
Game.
Gingers?
Ooh.
More gingers?
More gingers.
Time travels?
Back in time.
White people.
One more. Oh, that's a good guess.
The theater?
Good guess, good guess. So, to help you out, I have overlaid what each of these hints means.
Natural
Oh.
For natural disasters, that's a pretty good guess. We're going with forces of nature.
Alright, and last slide here before we close it off. We wanted to kind of share some exciting things that we're going to do. So coming and starting spring 2025, we are going to launch another player assistance fund. We recognize that not everybody has the means to play dodgeball or participate, so we want to give back to the community. So we are kind of implementing, creating a process where if you want to play, but you can't afford it, we will comp your season for you. Whether that means you volunteering at a local organization, or doing something to give back as well. So we are going to be launching that. And in spring, we're going to be doing 2 nights a week for Lavender. We don't know exactly. We don't know what nights of the week it's going to be just yet. We're negotiating, Jeffrey and I. But just expect that there's be 2 nights.
We're trying to respect the players that also enjoy playing in co-eds. We're not trying to make those overlap, right?
And so the way that Lavender 2 nights a week is going to work is one night is going to be draft league, similar to what we've been doing for the past 2 seasons. But the other night is going to bring your own team. We recognize a lot of teams play in tournaments, they want to get better, get that team chemistry going. And so we're going to give you that opportunity to play with a set group of players. So start thinking about that. If you want to get better with a certain group of people, bring your own team would be a great format for you. For Lavender. Co-ed, we're still building up our community. I think once we get more people signed up, we will offer this same thing as well. But just wanted to offer it to Lavender. We've been so successful. Cool. Thank you, everyone. And currently, we don't know if we love mods. We're negotiating with mods right now to see if we can have the space available to do these type of events. We might not be able to in fall, but we'll keep everyone updated what the replacement will be for the team reveal and the end of the season. But just know that we're still working things out. All right, thank you, everyone.